Welcome to Spooky Southern Storytime. I have a really great tale for you today. This actually does not come from the Deep South. Apologies, but it doesn't. I had a follower ask me if I would do a story about this, so I am. I'm going to do one. Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she had seen what she had done, she gave her father 41. Yes, this is about Lizzie Borden from Fall River, Massachusetts, and all about her father Andrew and her stepmother Abby, who were brutally murdered in their home, and everyone thought Lizzie did it. Are we sure that she did it, though? But this is also about the Lizzie Borden house, which is now a bed and breakfast, by the way, which is very strange. They have many replicas of things from like the original crime scene and everything like that. They used to have the skulls of the murder victims there, and they have replicas of that and replicas of the couch you can lay on where Andrew Borden was whacked to death. Technically, Abby Borden, who was was Lizzie's stepmother, she was whacked with 19 hits from a hatchet. Andrew Borden was hit with 10 to 11. I guess 40 whacks sounded better in the nursery rhyme. Whatever. But a lot of people have gone to the Lizzie Borden house. They've stayed the night. They've gone on tours and everything, and they have felt incredibly heavy negative energy when they've gone on tours. They've heard children laughing, which is very strange. However, another Borden who was member of the family years before had drowned her children in the house next door. Hey, look, I rhymed. But it's rumored that those children were the ones who are haunting the house. They throw balls, they giggle and play with dolls and everything like that. Sometimes they come up behind people and pull on their clothing. There is a lot of stories about Andrew, who is very much a very angry spirit. He shoves people. He hits them in their backs. He shoves them. It's said that if you stay in Andrew Borden's room, you're supposed to leave monetary something on the desk and you'll sleep soundly. If you don't, he'll haunt you the whole night, because he was reputedly to be very stingy, very frugal with his money, because he was worth about $300,000 when he was murdered, which in this day and age is about $9 million. So yes, of course, everyone thought Lizzie killed her parents for monetary gain because her and her sister were the ones who would inherit everything. But if you ask the people of Fall River and ask the people who know about the legend, they say no, it was actually the brother of Abby, John, that they truly think committed this or hired somebody to commit the crimes. And Lizzie was innocent. But it was such a huge thing at times. She was acting. There were very many strange details of her being confronted by the mayor when he came over to the house a few days later, and she was burning a dress in the fireplace saying, "Oh, I got paint on it." Or her and her friend going down to the basement and cleaning out a pail, or the hatchet handles being found that looked like they had been covered in soot to make it look like they had been down in the basement for years. It's very, very strange. Her behavior was very odd. The police presence was really bad. But a lot of people who have stayed in the attic, which is where the maid lived, they have reported being pushed in the middle of the night, hearing voices, people just walking behind them or whispering to them while they're trying to sleep. I've heard about different people that hear footsteps, 3 a.m. The fire alarm goes off 3 a.m. all the time. And you know, some people can contribute, like, make it think, oh, well, it's an old house. No, if you see full body apparitions, Lizzie has been seen in the house. Her father has been seen. I don't know if Abby's been seen very much, but if you go there and you go on the tours and everything like that, there's just too many strange things that happen. People feel cold spots. They feel this deep heaviness in the energy around them. They don't feel comfortable. And after the murders, and Lizzie was acquitted, she was kept in jail for 9 months. And after she was acquitted, she and her sister moved to a much more affluent part of Massachusetts, but she was literally a social pariah. And then a few years before Lizzie passed away, her sister left in 1905, I believe, and Lizzie passed away, I think, in 1927. Let me make sure, I don't know. But no one knows what the falling out was about. So, there you go. But if you go there was one lady who said she was taking photos, and she saw the shadows of 5 people behind her when there was only 4 in the group. And she said one of the shadows was a woman with a bun, with her hair up in a bun and a long dress. It's really cool. You can have, like, where you can have dinner in the house is where Abby and Andrew's bodies were autopsied. Just a little macabre fact, but there is a photo that I found of Lizzie. This is reputedly of Lizzie, and I think she's still haunting the place because she wants to clear her name, because she didn't commit these murders, but we don't know who did. So here you go. That is, let's see, there it is. Maybe, there we go. That is reputedly to be Lizzie, right there. Isn't that crazy? That's amazing. Yes, if you ever visit Fall River, Massachusetts, and go to the Lizzie Borden house, be wary. Those ghosts might get you.